Me.
She's really trying.
She's giving it a good go.
She's at the mic.
Apparently my sister and my mom were visiting my relatives, and then they were like, how's Amy getting on? And my mom was like, oh yeah, the other day she was trying to sell her clothes in a park and then didn't sell any. I was like, of all the cool things that I do, that is what my mother is telling people.
She also could have so easily been like, she did a yard sale.
Yeah. And also
she was trying to sell her clothes in a park.
I just set up in a random park being like, somebody take my clothes.
I mean, that is kind of what it was.
But then also to be like, yeah, she didn't sell any. So she had to bring them all to the charity shop. I was like, thanks, Mom. Oh my God.
That's such a mom story to tell, though.
It's a good twist, though. It's a really good way to twist something really cozy and cute and then just make it sound so
horrible.
sad.
Yeah.
My mom, I think this is cute, but maybe no, okay. Anyway, my mom's been on.
We'll be able to judge of that.
Yeah, she's been having all these neurological issues. And so yesterday she texted me. And she's very small. She's a very small little woman.
She's like a felt mouse.
Yeah, she's like a little felt mouse. Shut it down. And and she texted me yesterday, and she was like, so I have a question for you. I've noticed that if I put pressure on my head, it helps with the neurological pain. So I bought a baseball cap, and I know you wear baseball caps, and I'm not sure. Should the baseball cap go over my ears, or is my head just too small?
Honestly, really good question. I think about that all the time.
So cute, though.
What you mean?
Like, do your ears pop out, or should they stick
pop
in?
Do the ears hang low? Do they wobble too?
I don't
They
like
pop
my
out.
ears.
I
So
hate
want,
my ears.
I want them to be
But like,
in.
I like when you just put on a baseball cap, the ears are under and over top.
I try to tuck them in.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, see, maybe.
But I don't wear them as much as you do.
I do wear them a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because
I don't think my ears go in. Are they supposed to?
Well, you and I have ears that flop out a bit.
Yeah.
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 Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You said that like on me.
I did. Yeah.
Do you?
You have ears that flop out.
They like. Yeah.
I do. I'm so confused.
They do.
They
You
push out a bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think our ears
Do
are
I
bigger than
not
yours.
Have flop out ears.
I've never seen your
I've
ears.
never noticed
Here they
your
are.
Yeah.
ears.
What do
They're
you think
actually
of
like
them?
normal sized.
Oh, were you thinking they'd be huge and or small?
I thought they would be tiny, tiny
little
ears.
baby ears.
Because you're so bad at
Miniature.
listening. I'm kidding. You're not. You're not.
Okay, thank you. I feel like I'm good at listening.
You are.
Dion yesterday said I was really caring,
You are
and
caring.
that I should.
But hearing. What about hearing?
Hearing. We're
I
talking
didn't
about the
say
ears.
caring, Danielle. I said
Yeah.
hearing.
You're proving her point. Tiny ears, little canals.
Little brain.
I friend of the pod, Nancy. I can't believe I said friend of the pod. This is what you guys said to me.
Sorry.
Nancy Ho.
Oh,
Friend
I
of the
was
pod,
like,
yeah,
what's the issue?
I
famous
just don't
friend
like
of
the,
the pod.
phrasing friend of the pod.
Okay, what do you want to say instead?
Just
Yeah.
our friend.
No, friend of the pod. Because sometimes they're not our friend, but they are a friend of the pod.
Okay. I was gonna make a joke.
Continue.
Oh, I guess we could bleep it.
Go
Do
ahead.
it.
Never mind. It's
No,
fine.
make the joke.
I was gonna say it feels like you guys don't like me similar.
Oh, bleep it.
Yeah, you got it.
You gotta bleep that.
Yeah, you gotta bleep it.
That's a funny bleep.
Especially considering.
Yeah. That's exactly
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
You gotta bleep the heck out of that.
He doesn't listen though.
No,
but
God.
oh, we obviously still have to, but
Yeah,
still.
But
yeah.
you're
yeah,
so
yeah,
right.
Yeah, yeah,
But anyway,
yeah.
friend of the pod,
Pretends
Nancy.
to, I would say.
Probably.
Sorry,
Yeah, yeah.
so fired up. A fake friend of the pod, if you would say.
A
frenemy.
Oh, okay.
Bleep it. Bleep
Yeah,
it. Name of
it's the name of the band.
Name of the band.
Oh.
Sorry. Friend of the pod, Nancy Ho.
Friend of the pod, Nancy Ho. I had been talking about how in a green room, I think I told you this, how in a green room, I was saying I really want a tool that's like a little tiny little
Yes.
camera, and I want it to go in my ear, and I want it to scrape all the goop right out of there, and then I want to be able to see it. I want to be able to see it doing that
Wait.
on my phone. And
Why
then
do you need this in a green room?
I was
No, she's
talking
talking
about
about
it in a green room,
Oh.
and Nancy was there.
Okay.
And
To hear the men better.
yeah.
That is a thing, though.
Yeah, I didn't know though. I was saying I want this tool,
Oh.
and then I want to be able to inspect all the disgusting little bits.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it so much, right? And then on my birthday, she bought me the tool.
And have you used it?
I haven't because
That's really cute.
I know, isn't that sweet? I'm scared.
She made it. She invented it for her. She invented the app just like I invent apps.
app inventor Amy. No, I haven't used it because now I'm scared. Now I'm scared I'm gonna like do something messed up to my ear and get an ear infection or something.
That's very fair.
Yeah,
But you've got the camera, so you'll know if you're going too far.
I guess.
What an interesting excavation of the ear canal.
That's fine.
I know.
Love it.
Even today, Cass was popping my blackheads, and I was like, I really want to see you pop them. Like the fact that you're popping
Was
stuff.
this for the facial?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I was like,
Just
you guys
as
were
a
just hanging out, and she was just squeezing.
I love.
Wait, you had a facial today?
Yeah.
I know,
I'm
she looks
mad
perfect.
at you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am like legitimately angry at you.
Why?
Because your skin looks perfect.
Yeah.
Oh. I actually felt really self-conscious because.
Oh my god,
No, you
that
look-
actually
yeah.
makes me infuriated.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That your skin looks normal.
Oh, I'm actually
sorry.
You should be bright red right now.
I don't think it was one of those facials.
No, but any facial.
Punch her, then she'll be red.
like I punched you yesterday.
Did you punch me?
Remember?
Oh yeah. I was like crying, and
Yeah.
then I was wiping my face, caught my
Yeah.
lip with my own ring, and then I was like blowing my nose or whatever, and I took the tissue down. I was like, "How is my nose bleeding?" And
She
then I
was
realized it was my
bleeding
lip.
profusely.
It wouldn't stop
It literally was
It
so
would
bloody.
not
What
stop.
does that have to do with you?
Oh, because
because I kept. I did.
So we were
it.
in the bathroom, and then these security guards came in, and then she was like, "Yeah, she punched me."
And then I just
and then she kept saying
kept
it.
saying. I was like,
That's
she punched
funny.
me in the face.
Yeah.
But what were you saying? Oh, the ear excavation.
Yeah.
I used to love popping the blackheads on my ex-boyfriend's back, but he has like very sensitive skin, but I always wanted to pop them. So then he
Yeah.
would max give me a number of ones I was allowed to pop.
How many did he have?
Honestly, not that many, but they were just like would arise every like
Because it was so
while.
oily, probably on his back.
Yeah. Ugh, men.
And I don't want to say anything because I know you guys are really enjoying yourself, but ew.
I used to I'd get one and then be like, oh, that one actually wasn't one, so I'd pretend, so I'd get more.
And
Smart.
And you were still able to have sex with this man.
Oh, that made me even more
It
attractive
made you horny.
because that didn't make me horny, but like he let me do things that I enjoyed.
But also that makes sense because like a lot of things is
You
like
know what I mean?
you're grooming your partner. People,
Like a
animals in the
chimpanzee.
wild do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bees do it. Birds do it.
I don't know that
Continue.
song.
Something do it.
That's not the tune.
Isn't it?
Isn't it a
And that's not the tune.
well, because I was like,
Tune me up, baby.
because I was like, why do I know that song? Because I know
Birds
those.
do it. Bees
Is this
do
from
it.
like some TV show?
No, it's,
I don't even know what it's from.
It's in that movie with Owen Wilson. Let's fall in love.
Who's
Like,
in the city at the moment?
Who's in the city at the moment?
Yeah.
Is he?
Owen Will.
Yeah,
Is
he's filming that Apple TV show.
Which one?
I don't know, but he's in it.
Oh, cool.
Did you know that Courtney Love blames Steve Coogan for Owen Wilson trying to take his own
I'm
life?
sorry, what?
I know.
Who's
It's one-
Wait,
Steve?
Owen Wilson tried to kill himself.
Yeah.
When?
Ages ago.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
Courtney Love.
Steve Coogan. I'm sorry. Steve Coogan is
Alan
Thank you.
Partridge.
Thank you.
He's also in that film Philomena.
Yeah.
He is Alan Partridge.
Yeah.
He's Alan Partridge.
The guy who plays Alan Partridge.
You know,
No.
you wouldn't know him then.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Haven't seen it.
You haven't seen Tropic Thunder?
No.
So good. Me and Fires watched it like maybe a year and a half ago, and honestly,
And
still
she
so good.
blames him for
She
him
blames
trying
him because he kept giving him drugs, and then Owen Wilson like came into this. It was like depressed.
Oh, I do know him.
Yeah.
But it's just such a funny because she was going out with Steve Coogan at the time. Courtney Love going out with this guy is crazy. Also, what
Yeah.
the frick?
Wait,
Yeah.
Courtney Love went out with who?
Steve Coogan.
Alan Partridge.
Yeah.
That's mental.
I know. My sister brought this fact to me, and then I was like, "You are lying."
Is this your hard fact?
Yeah. Yes, it is. I sang the song. You guys didn't notice. We were doing hard and soft facts. There, you crazy girls. Damn it.
I've got a good hard fact too.
Yeah.
Wait,
But finish
we've
your thing.
started like 7 stories and not finished any of them. It's hurting my brain. Finish this. So
That was it.
your sister,
My sister just brought me that information.
yes. But why does Courtney Cox blame?
No, Courtney Love.
Courtney Love.
Kurt Cobain's
Kurt
ex.
Cobain.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes way
Not
more sense.
Jennifer
Of course, she
Aniston.
would date him.
Courtney
What?
Love with how do you go from Kurt Cobain?
Well, let me say why. If he was supplying drugs,
Right.
of course she was dating him.
Wait, Steve Coogan was applying drugs?
Yeah, and that's why. Does no one listen to
I got-
it?
I've been listening. I've been
You
keeping
said
track.
Courtney Cox.
She was
Yeah, that was a slip of the tongue.
A slip of the tongue.
tongue. She what? Sorry, I forgot what I was saying. It malfunctioned.
Drugs.
You were confused by the fact that she was dating.
Yeah,
him.
because you go from Kurt Cobain, like absolute sex icon, to Alan Partridge.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he could probably do the charm or whatever. But
No, but I think he
I
would
don't
be
know.
smarmy.
I think he'd be a slimy slime. Slime.
He would just be like, he would be riding on the fact that he's like rich and famous.
Yeah, I'm British. And
Yeah.
like, but those three people hanging out
Yeah, that's funny to
is
me.
weird
That's very
to
funny.
me. Owen Wilson just being like, wow.
Wow.
You really don't know. The other
Yeah.
day, I mean,
You really never know who could be
like
friends.
just like with famous people, because you project what
Yeah.
you think that
Yeah,
these people
yeah,
are
yeah,
like,
yeah.
but you
Based on the
know,
characters that they've played. You know nothing about
or
them.
like a moment in an interview
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
But you really don't know. Like, I went and saw Vampire Weekend last night, which to the listeners will be several months ago. But before that, I like to look at the set lists before they, and I noticed there was like this one video where Vampire Weekend brought Tim Robinson on stage as
That's
like
funny.
a joke
Yeah.
because they're
Random.
friends, and Vampire Weekend like wrote a song for him for one of his episodes.
Oh.
cool.
But just like the idea of them hanging out,
Yeah.
you wouldn't think it
Mhm.
because like Tim Robinson seems so like goofy and they
Yeah,
seem so like
yeah.
indie rock. You
Yeah.
know? But,
Yeah.
like you just project your ideas onto celebrities.
So
I
true.
think.
Yeah,
so
it's
true.
very true.
Yeah.
Sorry, I completely derailed that.
Yeah.
And
No.
I don't know how I got onto it.
Also, my
That.
ex used to call me Courtney Love
Why?
because I used to take Advils and drink heavily to get more drunk, like from the Advil.
That is concerning.
I thought you were going to be like, because I was his muse or something.
No, because I was messed up.
Wow,
Yeah.
Advil.
How
and then,
old were you?
Like 17/18.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's intense.
I know, it's gross.
That's crazy.
It's not gross.
It just thinking about now taking a bunch of Advil
But
and
how
then
many
drinking.
Advils would you take?
Like 3, and then I would put some in my purse if I needed like a little boost later.
What-
That's
It's
concerning.
really bad
What-
for your liver.
Yeah.
What were you getting? Like just like numbness.
It just makes you more messed up more quickly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's scary, Nikki.
it's really scary.
One time I at a house
Glad you're still here.
Me too.
at a house party. Like we had this house party. I might have told you this story before, but Lemsip. Do you know what they are?
I love Lemsip.
It's
don't know what it is.
powdered.
Makes you feel drunk.
It's powdered flavored paracetamol drink, and then you like
You
put
drink
it's,
it when you're sick.
yeah, you put like
And it's
hot water. Yeah, and
Kind
then-
of like NyQuil.
Like we have a neocitrin.
Oh,
neocitrin.
Okay.
Yeah.
but it's hot. And then so we went back to my house after we got kicked out of this other house party, and brought all these terrible men back to the house anyway. And then we didn't have any mixers, so I mixed a Lemsip with heavy paracetamol and put vodka in it, and then drank it hot. It was disgusting.
That actually sounds nice.
It was
It sounds like a
horrific.
hot toddy.
It is kind of like a hot toddy.
Yeah.
Except paracetamol
Yeah.
and vodka
Yeah.
at
Instead of
4 o'clock
whiskey.
in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah, and the police had kicked us out of the original house party, and then then they came to this house party, and then they well, it wasn't a house party. It was, anyway, they came in and they just go, the same as earlier.
Oh my
That's
god.
funny.
Get out!
And were you also 17, 18?
No, I was 19.
19.
Yeah.
This
But
is
I used
literally when I was drinking the 1 teaspoon of Fireball.
I used to do a lot worse than take
Yeah.
paracetamol. Let me tell you.
Well, like what?
Just bad.
Like what? Name
things.
them.
It's illegal.
If it's that bad,
You wouldn't even have heard about them. They're Irish specific things.
it was nothing, wasn't it? You did nothing.
Yeah, no, it's all a lie. Oh, what? Yeah, yesterday I was making a joke that I was a virgin who has never drank in my life.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
It needed more context.
Yeah.
It was
So many bits.
We were We were so unwell. Like it was
so many bits.
It was bad.
Yeah, we ran into my friend on the street as well, and it was just like, yeah, it was just energy was
yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah.
I kind of recently when I haven't been feeling really well, and then I'm out in public and everyone's like smiling
Like
and
this?
yeah,
in the
feeling well
head.
mentally. Yeah.
This is an audio podcast.
I heard it.
Yeah, in the head. And people like are like smiling and being like, have a good day. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to anybody right now. And then I'm like, oh, I'm probably coming off as so rude. And like, but like, why do I need to wave at this old man who's just walking by right now? And like, I'm like, oh, she was so rude. And then it's just, I don't know. I was just thinking like all these like social obligations that we have, we shouldn't have to have them.
No, I totally get like that's how
stressing me out.
That's how I felt yesterday, and I assume how you felt too. Is that because like at least again, I know we had the same energy, but I'll just speak for myself. But like my energy was so like that like with that guy who like was like, hey Danielle, I felt like I had to be like, our friend was sick, and that's why I'm like this. It's like I shouldn't even have to explain. I can just be weird.
Well, if it's someone I know, I'm probably gonna be like, I don't feel very well.
Yeah.
But if it's just some dude crossing the street, I just got like he was like. I actually like overplayed it because I was thinking about it in my head, and I was like, if that guy smiles at me and says I can't handle it anymore, and I just walked by and he like smiles and waves, and I just looked at him like so blank face, like the most monotone I could make my face, just like just like awkwardly walking by. But you feel so bad, but I'm like, I don't know, sometimes my body can't muster up the strength to be polite,
And you don't owe that to that man.
That's true.
And also, if people have a bit of like good noggin up there, I can't articulate myself. They'll be like that person. Huh?
I like good noggin.
Thank you. They'll be like that person's probably having a bad day, and that's what I try and think. If someone's like rude to me and just passing, I'm like, that's probably a bad day. So it's okay. But if it's consistent, I'm like, you are a B word. Now which one? I'm not going to tell you.
A B with an itch. Or
a B with an astrid.
Nice.
Or a B with an unt.
Cake?
A bunt cake?
Yeah.
Yum.
Sure.
I love bunt cake. I have the best.
Dry.
No.
No, you're wrong.
No, that's what I was about to say. I have this bunt cake recipe, which is the moistest.
Why have you never made it?
Yeah, is there not yogurt in it? Or is there yogurt in it?
There's no yogurt in it, no.
Sometimes
Wait,
olive oil.
hold on.
Nice.
But it's so wet.
Oh, don't you get started.
I will. It's so wet, you guys.
Ew.
I'm sorry. And I shouldn't have.
Yuck!
I realized afterwards that I shouldn't have done that, but you can't know your limits unless you push them.
That I'll agree with.
I'll get on board with that one. Yeah, you don't know the line until you push it. And
You
then
don't know
you're
the line until you push it, and that's comedy, baby.
That's
comedy.
That's showbiz.
Is a
That's
bunt
showbiz.
cake? Is a bunt cake the one with the
hole in the
ripple
middle.
in the hole?
Yeah, the ripple in the hole.
Oh, my friend used to my short circuited. My friend's mom used to call that the donut cake.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
that makes
It's
sense.
like a big donut.
Yeah. I saw a recipe of a bunt cake, and they decorated it like it was a donut.
Oh, that's cool.
cute.
Like a
Quite
Simpsons
cute.
donut.
Yeah, like a with
Nice.
the pink.
I like.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you that I used to watch Simpsons every single day for about 10 years?
No?
Monday to Friday, 6 p.m.
Wow.
every day.
Is it
Yeah.
because that was all that was on TV or
Yeah,
what?
we had. I don't know if I told you this before. We only had 4 channels.
4 channels. Yeah. I know it well. I could finish that sentence right up. And one of them was The Simpsons.
Yeah, that was like our big thing. Was The Simpsons at
Wow.
6 p.m. And then like I came over here and I'd be like quoting to The Simpsons, and I remember people being like, "I don't know The Simpsons that well." I'd be like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh yeah," because in Ireland, every kid of like my age, we like even if you did have the channels, you'd still know The Simpsons.
Yeah.
It was our thing how we learned American cultural references.
Oh.
Than Family Guy
Yeah.
when I was older. Do you guys watch Family Guy?
No.
Oh,
But everybody in my school did watch Family Guy. I just like.
too cool for it.
I wish. I just was like, it's kind of mean sometimes, and so I just didn't really watch it. Like that and South Park.
I was gonna say South Park.
Yeah.
You probably hate it.
Yeah, but just because I couldn't understand the level of like humor that South Park was actually really bringing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because on the surface, it just looks like they're being mean, but it's actually very clever. A lot of the stuff they've.
And then this is also so lame, but when I was in school for my bachelor's, I took
you never speak about that.
my bachelor's.
Yeah. You actually don't.
I actually don't. My bachelor's I never talk about.
It's because you have a master's. Why would you be talking about the bachelor's when you have a master's?
So true. I took a class called Humor and Laughter, and it was like looking at like different cultural movements and like different things people laugh at and just stuff like that. And they were we did like a whole unit on South Park, and then I was like, I guess I should watch this.
What if one
so
day they
interesting.
featured you in that class?
They should feature me in the
Maybe
class.
they will.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
You come back and be a guest speaker?
I would love that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I have this weird dream that my secondary school will ask me to come back, and but then I'm like, why would they? Like genuinely,
They
But maybe they could for like a career day.
Yeah.
be like, you could be a full-time clown.
I've
This
spoken
girl
at my
wouldn't shut up.
university.
You
What'd
what?
you say?
I've spoken at my university.
Oh yeah, about what?
Communications.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like a career in communications?
Well,
or-
yeah, just because I took the communications stream at the theater department, and the professor wanted the kids in the class to know that you could get a job in communications
cool.
through theater.
I actually just remembered I actually spoke at my university too.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm not special.
I totally
I've
had
spoken at a lot
deleted
of
it.
universities.
Mine was to be like,
How many?
Well, I've just been to a lot of conferences.
Do you just mean you've been in universities and spoken?
Yeah, but like to a student body.
speaking
Oh.
at them.
On what?
To a student body. Yada
Yeah.
yada. To a student's body.
What topics?
Mostly race related topics.
Did you like do presentations?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
Presentations. That's crazy pronunciation of
Is
that
it?
word.
You
Presentation.
enunciated every word.
How do you say that word?
Presentation. Presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Presentation.
Present.
Presentation.
That's cool. I'm I'm doing a conference next week, and we have all these presenters. Presenters.
Presenters
You
to
could have been one of
presentations.
I could have been, but do they talk about stuff like race
Yeah.
and identity?
Within
Oh.
international education. Yeah.
Oh, I could have been one of them.
Honestly,
Yeah.
come on down.
Come on down.
Should we do our hard and soft facts?
Sure.
Yeah.
We can talk about that later. I don't even know I'm pulling on my phone. I know what it is.
Me too.
I need it, so maybe one of you guys start. Maybe Amy, because she looks like she's about to burst with this fact.
What is it?
Yeah, it's definitely. I'm so excited to talk about this fact. The fact is, do you know what the color is of a ripe lime?
No.
Green?
It's yellow. Yeah.
What?
A fully ripe lime is yellow.
I thought that's when they had gone bad.
No.
Oh.
I'll give you more information if
please.
you'd like.
You're like double checking.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, it's just a lemon.
yeah, fully ripe limes are yellow on the outside, not green, because they are allowed more time to mature. Yellow limes are sweeter and less acidic than green limes.
Oh my gosh, I want to try that.
Yeah.
That's so fun. You don't believe it?
No, I do. I do believe it, because we have this thing in Iran called like for sour lemons we call them limu torsh, and then I think limu shirin is when they're sweet, and it might just be a yellow lime, and we peel it and eat it like an orange.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Wait.
Yeah, and it tastes like a lime or a lemon that's just like a little bit sweet, like sweet enough to eat like an orange, but still like quite tart.
So wait, hold on. So the first word, is that just regular old lemon?
Limu, yeah.
And then the
But
second
we call
one,
it limu torsh if it's like a regular lime.
Oh wait, hold on. So limu torsh is a lime,
Yeah, or lemon. Sorry,
a lemon.
yeah,
And then what's the lime?
limu,
And then what's the one where it's sweet? I'm confused. Is it?
limu shirin.
And that's a lime that's been matured?
Yeah, I guess. Well,
That's
I don't
so
know. I
funny.
just thought we didn't have that in the Western
Oh, but now
world.
you're wondering.
Now
if
I'm
maybe-
wondering if it's, yeah.
I like when you say
Oh.
limu. It's very cute. Limu. Okay, that's my hard fact. Crazy.
That is
Now-
crazy.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
very good. I've been holding on that for years.
Have you ever? Are you going to
Years.
keep a lime in your house and let it go?
I
yellow?
think it's when they've been on the
tree.
So I'm gonna have to
Oh.
grow a lime tree and then I'll get back to you.
Great.
But I can't even keep a sunflower alive because I forgot it exists and
Right.
it's very dead now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That
Could
was
you not
fun,
bring
though.
it into your house?
The lime tree?
The sunflower.
Yeah, but then
Don't
It's not
they give
getting
the
enough sun.
to-
it's not
Yeah.
gonna. Yeah, and then it just. Even though I have a reminder to water it, I forgot because when there's a repetitive reminder, I stop seeing it. You know what I mean?
totally get
Like
that.
that used to happen with the pill all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I was like,
I
I gotta stop because I'm gonna
yeah.
get pregnant.
I used to have that too. And,
Yeah.
and that's why I got off the pill because I just ignored the reminder.
Every day I'd be like, yeah, in a minute, and
Yeah.
I was like, then like triple dropping pills,
Yeah.
not good. That's
Triple
not how it
dropping
works.
pills.
Like,
And then just chasing it with vodka.
yeah, and lime
Um,
soup.
Nice.
Thank you.
My fact is as follows. Did you know
Oh,
that sometimes cats can be allergic to humans?
what?
Isn't that like the
Is this
most,
a hard or soft fact?
That's a hard fact.
What?
Isn't that the most like cat thing you've ever heard?
In what way?
What are they allergic to?
like the dander, I guess.
They're bullshit.
nice.
Thanks.
The dander.
Their skin, like
Yeah. Well, like the dander. Yeah.
But then what happens to them when they're around?
They start
They like
coughing.
sneeze and
Oh.
they have
Yeah.
to carry around an anaphylactic.
apparently it's less prevalent than humans being allergic to cats because humans shower more often.
Right.
So the dander gets like rid of. But yeah,
more
yeah,
often
yeah.
than cats shower.
Yeah, they-
Don't know if that's
yeah.
true.
Isn't that cute though?
yeah.
Yeah.
How
Okay,
do
you
they
don't like that one.
figure that out?
Dunno.
And then like
Science.
what? You're like, oh, I can't have this cat. It's allergic,
It's
to
allergic
me.
I
to
guess
me.
maybe if you're like, my cat is sneezing so much.
Yeah.
can't stop sneezing.
Sneeze, quoting ourselves. Then I guess maybe they were like maybe they gave them tests like they do to
Maybe, yeah.
us.
And then what do you do with the cat? You just have to put it out in the
You just
wild.
leave
Yeah.
It has to be an outdoor cat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
That's a
know, isn't it?
crazy fact.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Nice.
They come
Well, we
around to
are
it,
just having phenomenal facts. What's yours?
Oh no, I'm scared. Mine is also a hard fact.
Okay.
Okay. You know how now when we take a photo and we say cheese?
Yeah.
What did they used to say?
They used to say prunes.
No.
Why?
To purse your lips and make your like face look more like.
Oh,
So it's the original like duck face.
Wait, when?
1840s.
wow.
Yeah.
Why though?
Prunes. Just so your like face looks more like.
Oh.
And then cheese is to smile.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Yeah. To make your mouth look taut. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
taut.
crazy.
That's taut.
That's taut. Do you ever see those old photos? So you know when they look mad straight,
Yeah.
like, and they're just they're going prunes.
Well, but that's because it took so long to take a photo
Right,
that they couldn't
right.
smile. Prunes. Can you guys laugh without smiling? You can. You were smiling. I saw it in the corners. You have to do it with your mouth open.
Oh, open. Oh.
That's not laughing. That's just saying the letters H-A-H-A.
No, you're still laughing. You're pretty good at it.
Listeners at home, do it. Do it right now.
Do it.
does
It's
make
fun.
you laugh.
It makes
Yeah.
you. It makes you giggle.
One of my friends used to do, and he was trying to get me to go for ages, and I did not go because it sounded insane. Laughter yoga.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
I don't like the sound of it.
I've done.
Did you do it?
Not laughter yoga, but I've done that thing, and it was in group therapies, which makes it sound even lamer. But like you all lay down, and then one person goes ha, and then the next person goes ha ha, and then the next person goes ha ha ha, and you keep doing it, and you do all end up
Oh, that's kinda
hysterically
fun.
laughing.
That is kind of
like that.
fun.
Yeah,
Something I've been
I
trying
assume
to.
it's probably laughter yoga similar to
Similar.
that.
Maybe.
Probably,
I
yeah.
just kind of imagined it as like people just all standing around being like, ha 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 ha, and then it scared me.
That is scary.
That is
Yeah.
scary. I mean, you're probably allowed to laugh like normal.
But that's the thing, you know, when you do that fake laughing and it does end up into like normal laugh, but I don't know why I couldn't get there. I was just like, everyone's just a psychopath, and I was like, nah, you're good. But I kept telling him I would go because I had a crush on him. And I didn't.
This was something you were invited to.
Yeah, he was like, you should come along to laughter yoga, and I was like, sure, yeah.
That probably is actually really good for you because you're combining both yoga and laughter, which like, you know.
But just the idea of
I know.
also doing yoga and then be like, ha 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 ha,
Yeah.
and then doing a downward fit. Shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
I've been really trying, because I feel that way also about a lot of things, of just like being a hater, because something about it feels good. But I've been trying to be more just like earnest lately.
What you mean?
Yeah,
Like when I like something, instead of being like, I'm being so lame.
Oh, if I like something, I'm like, I will defend it to the.
But I mean, like, do you know what I mean? If it's something where it's like, okay, for example, I was telling
Clapping
Amy
at
about
the sun.
No, we won't get into that again. I was saying to Amy, me and this guy were like reading to each other out of this book the other night, which objectively is just so lame.
Is it? I like reading aloud to someone and having someone read aloud to me.
That's because your boyfriends can't read.
I'm trying to teach him.
I was actually just doing a callback to your joke.
But so that is maybe not an example for you, but for me, I would naturally be like, that's so lame.
Okay.
But like, so don't you like pretend it's not that.
Okay.
But like an example of something where like, I do like this, I am enjoying this, but there's also a thing on my shoulder that's like, you're being so stupid and lame. I'm like, no, I'm enjoying this. Let me just enjoy this.
Oh, okay.
Right, yeah.
Like not judging myself for something that's overly earnest.
I'm also trying to not judge people, although I was judging the laughter yoga right there. But it is just...
And me clapping at the sun.
Yeah.
I'm not
doing
judging
a
people
good
is
job.
part of our job.
No, but that's the thing, and that's why I'm trying in my real life to be more just like, no, I'm gonna be earnest.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what it is. I do feel like we're put in a, we're not put there. We put ourselves
forced to
tell jokes.
The Canadian comedy industry pays badly, but it's got us in a chokehold.
We just gotta do it.
But yeah, like our brains, I feel like are set up now in a certain way to view things in that way, and so I'm trying to like not in my.
I think that's
life.
good. I was thinking about that a lot. Is like we're like you kind of have to actively work to have a more positive mindset because so much of our comedy is based around like we're rewarded for complaining about stuff and we're rewarded for like I don't know talking about being sad. Exactly. You don't have to be sad to be funny.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah. And just seeing the positives of I really am trying to see the positive. Yeah.
I'm really trying.
So next time you're on a
Really
beach
trying.
and someone applauds, maybe think,
don't roll
how
your eyes
beautiful is
in.
that?
And also I'm like it just happens like naturally for me.
Yeah.
Stay where your eyes are. Don't roll them.
Yeah.
I also grew up in a very like negative being like you know that's the
Same. Yeah.
And like my dad being like that's funny when we're like on people.
Yeah.
So
well, it's
like,
fun.
I'm
I love
doing
being a hater.
Yeah.
But I just also want to be a lover, you know?
I
Wanna
totally
be a
agree.
lover.
Yeah.
I like being around that energy as well of like someone who just like can really see the positive in everything.
Yeah.
And
I think there's positives to both.
totally.
And negatives to both.
Yeah.
The other day I did a gig and it was to 5 people who hated comedy.
Oh no.
And I was like hosting and I was like, God,
Where
this
was
is
it?
terrible.
We'll bleep it. Okay.
And I was just like,
we have to bleep her every time.
yeah. And then I was like, God, this is terrible. And then Ola was like, but are we so lucky that like, you know, we're so happy or we love our jobs so much that we're sad when people don't come in. Like when I worked at the bank, I hated when people walked through the door. And I was like, that's true. When people would call a cafe I worked at, I wouldn't answer the phone because I'm like, get out of here.
Yeah.
So it's not like, and I was like, you know what? It's good to have people that will like, put the positives on.
Yeah.
Remind you of that.
Yeah. And also sit in the negative with you. I think.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and acknowledge it, but also be like, hey, also, what about this?
Some perspective.
Yeah.
I think perspective from someone who's in the same situation as you is good.
Yeah.
Perspective from someone who's on the outside is like, can
I'll
you
kill you. I
shut
will murder
your
you.
mouth?
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Even sometimes when I agree, I'm like, you don't get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's also like that's not what I need right now. I need you to be like in this feeling with me.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And although there is toxic positivity too.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know?
God, yeah.
And I don't like that.
And it's also like, I'm a grown ass woman. I will get there, and I understand that what you're saying is true. Like, I get, let's say I'm like, oh, I broke my foot or whatever, and then the person's like, but it'll heal. But like, I know that.
Yeah.
I'm not a moron.
God.
Yeah.
God. Oh, that's during my jaw surgery recovery.
Yeah.
That's something that.
It'll get better.
Bleep out his name, but we all know who I'm talking about. Don't even need to say it. But he would constantly be like, well, it's going to be fine soon. It's going to be fine soon.
That took me a second.
It's like you're saying that, like, going out to a comedy show every night and never spending any time with me. Like, okay, great. Yeah, it's going to get better.
Who is this about? Oh my God, what a mystery.
Should we do our out of the box?
Yeah.
Somebody sing. Or
Go
don't.
I already sang.
Okay.
Spit some bars.
Oh.
Out of the box, out of the box, out of the box. We're in the rocks. We're on the socks. We're eating box. We're
Eating box. Hell yeah.
we're with the fox. It's out of the box. Whoa, whoa, out of the box. Whoa, whoa. It's a party. New Year's Day. It's a party.
Keep going. Don't. You got it. You got
every
it.
way. Oh my God, I'm gonna stay. It's getting late, but I'm not going home. No, they're kicking me out. They're kicking me out. They're kicking me out.
Bye.
That was incredible.
Beat red right now.
You're actually not,
Oh.
even though you just had a facial. You're not red at all.
That
That was a very good song.
phenomenal.
You should feel really good about that.
That was so good. And honestly, I felt it in my core.
Lupa Vici.
Yep. That was so good.
That was really good. I like that. I'm not going home. I'm not going home.
It's New Year's Day.
I'm not going home. Gotta mix that Abbott with some vodka. And I'm not going home. Okay.
I like the eating box.
Oh, that was
Are
great.
you bisexual? bisexual. Slips out there. Your bisexual slipped out.
Just showing a little bit.
The clit just worms its way out. Okay, disgusting.
Yuck. Okay, what's the out of the box?
The out of the box is as follows. I am a comedy fan in Vancouver.
Ooh.
I'm a man, and I just want to know, would you as female comics find it weird if I asked you out after a show? For context, I'm okay looking and hopefully normal, but I just don't know if comics would feel like they were dating a fan.
So if like a new guy asked one of us out.
No, I think he's just a
regular person.
a male comedy fan.
Oh,
He's just
male
like a
comedy
guy.
fan.
He's just a guy.
He's just a guy, and life is a nightmare.
You guys answer
Would-
as single people
Okay, if he's okay looking and normal.
No.
Oh God, okay.
No,
because you did it once.
Yeah, I did it once and it was terrible. That
And so
guy.
you're never gonna do it again.
Look, after
One
that,
and done,
I
Amy.
had sworn that I would not do it.
I had sworn to the gods.
I had sworn to the Celtic god. No, that I wouldn't do it. And then I was on Hinge a few weeks later, and that 40-year-old, the one that keeps liking you on, he wrote to me and said he had seen me on a show. And then I was like, I'm going to break my rule because he's hot. And he also turned out to be an absolute idiot. So,
But I feel like this is
but
different.
it was different. What?
Like somebody comes up to you after a show, to quote you, you're buzzing. You've just you're like, that is me.
I do be
You
buzzing.
got me.
You got me with buzzing. You got me with buzzing.
So you've just done a show, you're buzzing.
Yeah.
You've done an amazing set.
Yeah.
You're feeling yourself. This guy comes up to you, you think he's hot. You think he's cool. You think he's funny. And he's like, I would love to take you out sometime. You say no? You're telling me?
really
You're
depends.
telling
I
me that
honestly
you say
can't.
no?
I can't describe to you how scared I am from that man who was the fan, and he came up. That was after a show and all that, and that because I was I let my ego do the talking, and I was like, well, that guy thinks I'm funny, and he's all right. Like he was okay looking, and then he was an absolute weirdo.
But this is one guy.
I don't know. It depends.
Maybe it's him.
It depends.
What if it's him?
I can't even remember his name. No. And I can't remember the comic he was friends with either.
He was friends with the comic.
Yeah, it was like a
So
Langley
he
comic.
says.
Can't remember his name either. But honestly, it has scared me. So I would have to very much take an energy read
Right.
and take it. I don't know. Yeah.
That's smart.
I would do it. I would definitely do it. Yeah, obviously.
You would definitely do it.
Of course I would. You joking? You kidding?
Yeah.
Like he's hot and well, let's say he's hot. He's hot and he's like normal and he wants to just like spend an evening telling me how great I am. Sure.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Fair.
Maybe if I was like feeling more serious about dating, then maybe I would think about it for more than 5 seconds.
Yeah, I guess I don't know why I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But the reason why you wouldn't do it was because he was so creepy. He just knew so much about your life already.
That, and also every time we talked about comedy, the energy changed in him, and it was like very weird. And it was just, it felt like there was just like he was just I don't know even how to, because we'd be talking about normal stuff and then we'd be fine, and then he'd be like and get weird and
Would he
jittery.
actually do that?
Yeah. Yes, he did. He was
Short
like,
circuit.
and he went camping. No, but
He just
he
became a little white dog. Like, that's that energy.
but also his was not only that of like his energy was weird. He was very presumptuous and was like, when we go on our second date, when we go, and but also that would be good if I liked him.
Yeah.
But I
If
didn't.
if he could sense the vibe and have some self-awareness.
That also was not attractive. I mean, like, you can't even sense that this isn't going well.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't know. It just and then the other guy, he just was weird for other reasons. But
Sure.
I don't know. It would. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, I don't know.
I think now that you say the like comedy thing, like I don't think I would want to date someone who's like a really big comedy fan because I don't know. I think I would just like, I kind of like someone who's like, oh, I think it's really cool that you're a comedian and I really enjoyed your performance and I think you or whatever, that's fine. But someone who's like, and I listened to this podcast.
Yeah,
and
that's true, actually.
Like, I wouldn't want them to be so in the community as such a fan, because then I feel like even though it would be nice to have them understand the accomplishments that I'm achieving, it would feel a little bit just like, I don't know.
Yeah, if they like knew people in the comedy scene,
Like, knew of them as a fan.
that would be weird.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be weird. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be weird if they went to a show and they're just like a random guy,
Right.
And they're like a
who's-
casual fan who's
Yeah.
seen some Netflix specials and stuff like that.
that would be fine. But actually, if they were like, oh my god, and
Yeah.
and the other day I said, do you know Archie? And
That's
Or
so
even if they were
funny
like-
because that's the first name that popped into my head as well.
Wow.
Probably because a lot of people know him.
yeah.
But I don't know why it makes me cringe. Like, but even if they weren't a fan of like Vancouver comedians, like even if they were like, yeah, I was listening to Bobby Lee's podcast and then this person, like, I just feel like they would have opinions about my stand up,
and you wouldn't respect those opinions.
and I wouldn't respect those opinions
nor
because
should
they've
you.
never done it.
Yeah.
Trying to give you notes.
Yeah, trying to give me
Oh my God,
notes.
trying to give you tags?
Yeah.
Whoa.
But what if they're good?
That's actually a guy gave me a really good tag on the date the other night.
Really?
Oh, yeah?
Really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
Very
What
funny.
was it?
Oh.
I'll tell you later in case he listens.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna know now because
Oh yeah, good point. Bust, I'll tell you later.
yeah, I don't know. It depends. Someone I was dating gave me a couple good things that I said on stage, and it was actually good.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
No one I've dated has given me anything good on stage. I've
But
only
you've-
dated
yeah,
one guy.
I was gonna
I didn't stand up.
You're in a committed relationship
Yeah.
with one man.
Well, he's never given me a tag.
Yeah, but it's one man.
Yeah. But I mean, he's been there the whole time. He's never given
He's
me a
been there the
tag.
whole time, and I respect that about him.
Yeah, I actually
Good.
do like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
One
been there
time
the
he
whole
like
time.
came up with a topic and then like said the thing
cute.
and then was like, that would be funny, right? And I was like, there's no like misdirect or like
that's your job.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but he was like, just say it like that on stage. And I was like, no.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah. No.
No. So what's our answer?
Oh.
Oh, don't do it, I guess. Or do. And see what
Try
happens.
Danielle.
Try me. I'm around. And I'm open to pretty much anything. That's not true. That's
She's not just
true.
on her legs.
What?
What?
Not to my leg. What?
No, not just talking about her legs. Open to any.
Oh, my legs are open for business. Okay.
I think also like, what are your intentions in terms of like, are you just trying to get more into the community or did you actually just really like this person?
Oh yeah. If you're trying to get into the community, sawed off.
Get out, sawed off.
Because I didn't want to say
That's
F
so
off.
funny. Yeah. It's just.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks for listening. Leave us a review, please.
Please, and submit
Thank
to Out of the
you.
Box.
Yeah, submit to Out of the Box.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.